you're going to take off the back rear light. To do that, you need to remove the inside cover, which is a plastic mold that sits up. Well, before you do that, disconnect the battery, because that's where we're going to install a fog light or tail light at 21 watts, 5. You're going to find you need to start the power. Well, now with the power off, you can start to dismantle the light. Now when you remove the plastic mold, you'll find behind there screws that basically hold the light in. One is right beneath the plastic mold, which unscrews with your fingers, maybe a bit stiff. But then there's also another one, what's behind the grill, where the jack handle is stored. So you unscrew the grill and remove it, then you come to the other nut, what will hold on the light. Once removing that, you can then get to start taking the light out of the body. Now the body will have nothing else holding the light on apart from a cable, which is its power supply. Now realise, do not drop the light. So slowly pull the light out of the bodywork and you'll see the cable coming with it. Now to remove the cable, which is plugged in, there's a clip on the cable that needs to be pressed in so that it can disconnect. So you disconnect the clip and then all you have to do is hold the light separately. Maybe moving a bit too quick, but you know, there's an earthquake last night, 1 AM. Anyway, continuing, the light then has to have the internals removed, which basically is a bulb holder, and this is how they're placed by clips. So you basically press the two clips together, as you'll see in the picture, and you can easily slide the part out separately. So the black bit disconnects from the red bit, the mold. And when you flip it out, you then have the light housing where the bulb can be inserted, or one can be removed and inserted. Now once you insert the bulb, which will be a bayonet, depending on which one you're choosing to do, and I'm doing the fog light or tail light, you'll find it's bayonet grip, so you place it in the notches and slide in the internal. Try not to hold the bulb with your hands. You may say this is impossible just to touch the base. I'll use a cloth or something, because dirty hands or grease can make the bulb blow prematurely. Anyway, once you've got the bulb in, you can return to putting the bulb back in its housing, depending if it has already been prepared or not. In this case, you'll see a little bit more work of removing some moulding to let the bulb be inserted back to its place. Anyway, as you place the bulb back in, you just reverse what we have already talked about to do the installation. Basically, you put the bulb back in, you place the internal housing back into the compartment. So you've made the bulb inserted into the case, and it's back to just putting the whole rear light back into the chassis. Don't forget you have to connect the power or the lead, and that will be done simply by plugging them in. Say, when you disconnect the power, you're going to lose the time on the clock. So you're going to have to set the clock again. But we'll fix that later. Anyway, as you place the light compartment back together, you will insert it into the chassis. Then of course you'll have to put your screws back on, roll the nuts, tighten them up. Make sure you place it correctly. Once you've done that, why not try and see if the light works, just to be safe. So put the battery back on and then turn the light and put in your front light, and you'll see the light working most likely. Otherwise you're going to go back over what you've done earlier and find what went wrong. Otherwise turn the lights back off, and you can put the compartment back where the grill is for your jack handle, and it's a screw that goes there what holds it in place. You don't lose it. So once you patch everything back together, you can put the plastic ball back on and cover it, which clips back in, and just place it into its slot and it clips in, and that's you done. As I said, you have to reset the clock and set the clock and time. So basically, turn on the ignition, don't start the engine, and start to program the clock with its button. That should have done the job. You can reconnect the battery and your light's working.